He is the most courteous guest we've had on this morning. How did he greet you?
I said, nice to see you, and you said?
Nice to be seen by you, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Nice to be seen by you, ma'am.
By you, ma'am. Don't say that. She'll want it all the time, though.
Really?
Call her ma'am. Yes.
Wow, man, sounds like you know your way around women. All right.
That's the biggest laugh I've had all week.
Good. Okay, we'll speak more. We'll hear more from Mr. Hunter in a moment.
He does know his way around women, Reginald.
Sometimes it takes a long time to get there, too. Now, let's get last quick look. Heaven's sake, let's get last quick look at what's happening where you are, and we'll try and compose ourselves.
And sometimes the way I talk runs into the way y'all talk. I was in this bar right here in London, and I was having a chat with this lady, and she found out I was a comedian. And she goes, "Oh, you're a comedian. Tell me, what do you know about Tommy Cooper?" He dead. She says, "I must be terribly British and correct your grammar. I think it's he died." I said, "At first he died. Now he dead." And just like I say, I run into the way y'all talk. Because, British people, y'all have a lot of subtext, and y'all like stuff like irony and sarcasm, tongue-in-cheek. Man, clever ways to be indirect about what you think. No, man, sometimes a British person can insult me, and it takes me 3 weeks to figure it out, man.
So do we drive you mad? Really?
Y'all used to. But then I just learned how to accept y'all.
How long have you been here?
Guess about 14 years gone by.
14 years.
Yeah, but you've still got all those Georgian epithets, mannerisms, sayings,
It's weird
figures of
because
speech.
when I go back to Georgia, they say I sound like y'all.
Really?
Uh-huh.
They don't.
They do. They, every now and
Do you
again.
put it on a bit for them?
No, because it doesn't, it really works for y'all when y'all go over there and the cops stop y'all and y'all get all British and they go, "Oh, get on out of here." It don't work as good for me. What you trying? That's an extra ticket for you. Fake.
And you went on stage, we were saying, more than a decade ago, because you were dared to. Yeah? How did that work?
It was a friendly dare. It was just, I was in a pub and in Birmingham, and I was complaining to the heavens, to the ceiling with my pint about my life, and some guys heard me, they was laughing, and they was like, "Try it, it's comedy here every night, every Tuesday."
Yeah.
And gave it a shot, and it worked out all right.
What was that first Tuesday like?
About 30 people in the room that might hold, 300. It was kind of sparse, and the audience knew it was my first time. So, they were kind of generous in that regard. And I didn't come into it like, "Oh, I want to do comedy." So if it hadn't went well, I probably never would have done it again, but it went well enough.
But you had been, spent some time at RADA, so you had some, idea about how to project yourself and perform, hadn't you?
Sure, but I mean, there's plenty of great actors who would never ever attempt stand-up. And there's plenty of stand-ups who, we've seen, and acting is a bit suspect, So yeah, it's that might have helped in some ways, but unlike acting, it's just you. It's you. And if it messes up on stage, you don't look to the lighting guy or to the ensemble cast. It's probably you.